Hey, what's going on, everybody? Good morning. Blake here. Welcome back to the channel. If y'all are new, thanks for showing up. If you're old, thanks for coming back. Got some NBA player props to take a look at here today on PrizePicks. So if y'all are new to PrizePicks, use this promo code right here down below to get signed up. That'll get your first deposit instantly matched up to $100. So first time users, be sure to take advantage there for a little bit of extra money. All right. So last night, we went 1-1 again. Got some good looks. Jaden McDaniels, we took his first half PRA or fantasy score, first half fantasy score. He hit it in the first quarter. I want to say he had 13 fantasy score going into the second quarter, so crushed that. I think he ended with like 16. And then Nurkic totally sold us. I don't really know what happened in that game. I kind of know what happened. I didn't get to watch it, but I kind of kept up with it on my phone. And I guess he got two technical fouls. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but I guess he got two techs for flopping and then for getting in the mix with something else. Only played 21 minutes, I want to say, so didn't even play two quarters. Ended with 5 rebounds. We needed 12. I mean, what can you do on situations like that? Didn't even play half of a basketball game. So Nurkic will be he'll be sent to the corner for a little bit, I'm sure. So for us, so got two more picks today though. We're gonna jump on it. First one that we're gonna be taking a look at, and we do have we got an okay size slate. What do we got? 3, 6, 7. So we got 7 games on slate. First one we're going to take a look at is going to be Washington, Sacramento. Usually a pretty close game between these guys, high scoring game. 242.5 over under Sacramento by 2. Looks like for the most part we are pretty healthy. Chris Paul's out, of course. But for the most part, it looks like all of our stars are in. So we are in for a good matchup again here. First one we're going to be taking a look at is Steph. I do like the over on his PR, 30.5 PR for Steph here. If you take a look at his last 5, you may not fall in love right away, but we can talk about it. Sacramento is bottom 2 in rebounds to the point guard, and they're still giving up quite a bit of assists. So there's Sac, and you're probably wondering why we're not going assist here. They fall a little shorter. His assist prop looked good, right? So if you just go right here, that looks really good. I'm not buying it. I'm not falling for it. He may get over it. He's not very consistent with it, though, against Sacramento. He's consistent with it throughout the year, but for whatever reason against Sacramento, he is not consistent on that assist prop as much as he is this PR. So he has played Sacramento 3 times this year. Take a look at that PR versus Sac. He's played them 3 times this year. Clears in 2 of those 3 big time, right? So we have a huge cushion. We need 31. He clears twice with 45 and 39. He misses once with 26. As you can see here, though, on his assists, those 3 times he's played them, you would need the lines at 5.5, so you need 6. He only gets that 1 time against them this year. And he did play damn near 40 minutes to get it. The others, I guess this one's 2 out of 3 this year. And one of those, just falls short with 26. But you can see his rebounds are a lot more consistent against Sacramento than his assists. If you want to find a game against Sac where he gets more assists than rebounds, you'd have to go back to February of 2022. So you'd have to go back 2 years to find that. Besides that, it's money on the PR against Sacramento. Like I said, rebounds, PR is where to go with him, in my opinion. Or you could just go rebounds. Like I've said in my previous videos, I don't like going back too far, but for what it is worth, he does clear this line in 13 of his last 15 games against Sacramento, and that goes back a couple years. So take that for what you will, 13 of 15. But again, that's why I really don't love his assist. Other teams, sure, but we have plenty of receipts here to point us in other directions. So give me the over on that. Let's go check out what if he has just a rebound prop up. No, he doesn't. So I honestly don't even hate never mind. I wouldn't touch the RA, but PR right here. Over PR is where I'm going. I think that's the safest spot time and time again in this matchup. Let me pick number one. Pick number two, we're going to take a look at Mr. Lauri Markkanen, right? So, Mr. Lord, we are going up against Washington. There is slight juice to go under this, just to be transparent. It's like minus 115 or 120 to go under, but there is juice to go over just his PR. Again, I'm not buying that. I like PRA at just 2 units higher. So 36.5 PRA is what we're going over here. You could go just PR, but he gets enough assists consistently that I think this is a safe spot. Versus Washington, Utah is picked to win by 8, 245 over under. That's the highest on the day. That's pretty high scoring. The Wizards have, despite their record, they've actually been in some close games this year against some pretty solid teams. They just can't finish games. Like, for instance, they and this is recently, they lose to Denver by 9. Which isn't a lot. Denver's pretty good defensively, and they hang in there with Denver. Lose Denver by 9. Lose to the Knicks by 4. They lose to Indy by 8. Only 8 to OKC. So, like I said, their record doesn't show it, but they can hang in games. And the reason I bring that up is that they should be hanging in there long enough for Utah to keep their starters in the game, right? So this necessarily shouldn't be just a massive blowout and Markkanen only gets 25 minutes. So should see he's projected at 33 minutes. So anytime we see 30 plus minutes, right? So he's projected at 33, only picked to win by 8. So let's go when he plays 30 plus minutes. What are we looking at? PRA, right? Markkanen, when playing 30 plus minutes, he's going to hit this very frequently. We need 37 for this to be a hit. So he does miss in his last 30-minute game, but prior to that, he hits for 10 straight. Washington is bottom 9 in all 3 categories, PRA, points, rebounds, and assists to the power forward. That doesn't say much for Washington because they're bottom in every category, again, for just about every position. So center, point guard, all of them, they suck against all of them. So I'm just going to take Utah's playmaker. You could go Sexton as well. He's been playing some pretty good ball. I made a little bit of money off him the other day on his points. So you could take a look at Sexton if that's the route you want to go. But like I said, it's against the Wizards, you could just kind of take your pick. So I do like going Lauri Markkanen. I think Colin Sexton points looks good. PRA looks good. All looks good for him. I like Lauri Markkanen. He's projected to get the heaviest minutes on the team. So give me the over on him. That's going to be the 2 picks right there, man. Hopefully we can, get this with these, clear both of these. Y'all don't forget your Christian McCaffrey free square over a half rushing yard. Y'all compare that with NBA. You compare that, with other NFL. Remember, you can mix and match all different sports categories. So it should be a $25 limit. Y'all be sure to take advantage there. That's what I did yesterday. Just paired this one with that, put in a couple little plays, a couple little power plays just to make some quick money. So y'all don't forget that there. Besides that, man, I'll let y'all get out of here. Appreciate it. Good luck. Catch you on the next one. Later.